everybody. What's going on? Everybody all right? Woo! What a day. Big game tonight. Eagles, Eagles. Who's everybody like tonight? You guys like the Birds? Birds are a 6.5 point favorite tonight. 6.5 point favorite. Brandon Cooks has a sprained MCL. I did read that, but did they say is he doubtful? Is he questionable? What up, Lord Nova? Did they put a designation on Brandon Cooks, or still too early? But yeah, tonight's game, Eagles, Vikings. I expect the Eagles to come out strong. Hey, Lady Libra, how are you? I'll be going live tonight on my channel. I'm going to be streaming it through Mark. Me and Mark are going to stream it together. We can only hope so, Lord Nova. Now the talk around here, as you know, because you're local, is they're talking about, what's up, Mr. Cowboy? They're saying the big play Slay shuts down Justin Jefferson. Yeah, so what does that mean, Coyote? Is he doubtful? Yeah, that's what I thought he said, Jay Smooth. Good to go. I think Mike McCarthy is being extra sneaky. You think the Vikings win? That would be big. There he is, Mr. Eagle. Hey, tell your Cowboy. You tell him, Hamid. Tell your Cowboy fans it's only one game, not Super Bowl. We just reacted to one game. That's what this season's going to be, man. Dallas loses against the Jets. I'm going to react to that, too. I'm going to lay into them. Yeah, that's what I would think. I just think they're being ultra transparent to make maybe the Jets think that, I think a Tyler Smith might sit this one out again. McCarthy being low-key on Cooks. Yeah, and Mike, he should be. He should be. But yeah, check me out with Mark tonight. I'll be streaming it through my channel. I'll be using his stream and broadcasting through my channel. I'm going to try it anyway. So, yeah, I like the Eagles to win a close one. Kirk Cousins is so bad in prime time that if Minnesota wins tonight, if I was an Eagle fan, I'd be very, very concerned. But yeah, beautiful weather too. I expect points to be scored tonight. So I'd probably go with the over. What up? Tunchi. Yeah, I expect it to be a higher scoring game tonight. Right now the line just went up to 6.5. That tells me Eagles, but, we will see. But, yeah, I was looking for some news. There's not much news. The only news they're talking about is how many times Lane Johnson's going to be flagged tonight. Supposedly, he was reported to the league for being always jumping, basically leaving before the snap. He times it so close. Carter, 3 sacks tonight. He is a beast. He might. No worried about this game. Yeah, Cousins is playing the Pigeons. That'd be nice if he saw it. You like that? You like that? After the game? Man, that would cut. Oof. That would cut deep, Tunchi. 30-27 Vikes. I don't care if the Vikings win by 1 point. Hey. Concerned, it's a second week. If they lose to the Vikings, you're a touchdown favorite at home to a guy who can't win in prime time, I'd be concerned. Let's not act. I'm not saying it's the end of your season, but there's concern. Hey, game time. The Eagles' defense is trash. It won't be shocked if the Viking win. Um, I told you guys Eagles' defense won't be that great, so it's not a surprise to me. Eagles will have to do better tonight. Mac Jones put 303 TDs in the rain. Isn't that good? Coyote, I said the same thing. You're going to let Mac Jones, put up 300 yards against you? I don't know. I think there's cracks. I think there's some cracks in the armor. But I do expect the Eagles to take care of business. The line tells you that. But we'll see. Stay tuned tonight. Me and Mark will be breaking it all down. Elena should be worried about wide receiver if Cooks can't be healthy following the season. I hope y'all lucky Rodgers is out. You play him too. You're lucky he's out too. Yeah. They said the Cooks injury is minor. I'm just looking forward to for some football. I don't like Thursday games, but it's a divisional game. A defense who played the Giants who beat 3 times last year. They stink and have scored 59. We put 48 on them in the regular season. Okay. So what is he saying? Like we suck? Is that what you're saying? It was in a driving rain, bro. Yes, Cook's injury is minor. This Thursday game seems better than normal. Well, because it's Eagles and the Vikings. Other than that, I don't want to be bothered. We beat Rodgers. He owned y'all. Well, we beat Rodgers, but he owned us in the playoffs. We were beating them this week anyway. It really wouldn't have mattered. I'm just telling you now. With that offensive line, make sure you Eagles stay healthy because we're coming. Carpe Omnia. We're seizing everything. Hamid. We're seizing everything. Now, they are not great. Patriots have a top defender with a great coaching one. Yeah, I said it would be tough, Tunchi, because he had all that time to prepare for one game, and he still lost. I expected you guys to win against the Patriots. What I didn't expect is Jalen Hurts to play that poor. You still won, so I don't expect that to happen again. I expect them to come out and light it up tonight. But, we'll see. But that's why they play the game, All BS aside. Well, for now, you know how it works. As a Cowboy fan, I enjoy the wins because I don't like to look ahead because a month from now, who the hell knows? We should get a test to see how a good run did. Yeah, listen, Coyote, if I'm the Jets, I'm running all day. I mean, the Giants screwed up. They were going right down the field. Until they tried to run shotgun. The ball goes behind Danny Dimes. If the Eagles give up any points, they're trash since they have this great defense. They're giving up points tonight. I like a high-scoring game. I don't think the Eagles' defense is that great. So I think they're giving up points. They're weak in the linebacker. They're weak in the safety. Bradbury's out. Come on, man. Come on. Cowboys need to stuff the box. Well, our defensive ends need to stay disciplined because they're going to try and get to the outside. Carter, 7 hurries, 6 QB pressures, and 1 sack. Y'all draft due? whatever that means. Breeze Hall going to test our defense no matter who's a QB. Yeah, exactly. I agree. They're giving up a lot of points in Bradbury. Yeah, well, yeah, Bradbury's not even there. Even though I'm not a big Bradbury guy, he's not there tonight. So, what up, Mark Hutchins? What do you think about tonight's game? We were just talking about the Eagles. I'm good. JoJo excited about Cowboys. Hey, game time. Is the game in Philly? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's in Philly. Mozzie isn't a pass rusher. He's not supposed to pass rush. Mozzie's supposed to stop the run. Mozzie will be fine. Without all them, we still going to win. Well, you're still a big-time favorite. Any thoughts on Sauce Gardner? I like Sauce Gardner, but we could take advantage of him. If you watch the Love of the Star podcast, Ryan Broaddus breaks it down for you. You could actually take advantage of Sauce Gardner. What up, Mike? Need the Vikings to into the Purple People Eaters one more time. What up, game time, everyone? I think the Eagles lose tonight. Apparently, he's not stopping the run, neither. Stop it. What are you talking about? He had a fine game. We gave up. The only running they had was the first drive of the game. We won 40-0. How we... I don't understand, man. We got to keep it real here. We can't just be homers and sit because you don't like Dallas, make up shit. It was nice to start the season with 40 whooping. We better had a years in a row we beat a bad team. Is Sauce going to guard a CD? No. A Sauce, I believe, is a right end only. He won't travel. So, you know. But I want to see Sauce and CD. Let's go. I want to see it. Yeah, just like Big Play Slay saying that Justin Jefferson can't do nothing on him. We'll see tonight. Game time. Eagles going down tonight. Drusilla, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Line went up to 6.5. I think everybody in the world is expecting them to offensively explode tonight. You get the ball to Dallas Goedert. I get the ball to DeAndre Swift. Yeah, Mozzie played well. I don't know what he's talking about. Dude, it was the Giants, and you're going to see you all are not that good on defense. Wait till you play a real offense. Slay getting cooked tonight. Big play. We will see. Heard something about Vikings O-line being hurt. Well, that's not good for them. That's probably why the line went up to 6.5. You're all now a 6.5 point favorite. Vikings sneak out with a win. Again, I hope you're right. I'm going to be rooting for the Vikings, but if I'm picking the game, I got to go with the Eagles. If Eagles lose, it would be a choking situation. They would choke. Jefferson's going to have a big game tonight. Well, I know Justin Jefferson will cook. He will cook Slay if it's one-on-one. Problem is Slay won't play him one-on-one. You're going to have Reed Blankenship shadowing over the top. Guarantee it. Who's the... help me out, people. Who's the Vikings' second receiver? I don't do hoping and wishing with the disadvantages that Jets have. Dallas will win the game. I would think so, Linda. If not, you're going to hear me lay into him. Reed's out too? Really? Hey, Tunchi, how can you be that confident? How can you Eagle fans be that confident if Bradbury's out, Blankenship is out? How can you be that confident? Addison, Jordan Addison? Okay. Dak puts 40 up on him, but, you know, We're not playing the Eagles. The same study who had 3 picks against your 5-0 quarterback. And the same quarterback who puts up 40, so. Because Vikings are playing at the link. It'll be, yeah, and Kirk Cousins, he can't play in prime time. He's got 1 win in his lifetime at night. Brown? Sidney Brown or whatever. Well, we're going to see. This is what makes it fun. I'm talking Eagles and Vikings and bringing out the Cowboys. So, we in your head, clearly. You guys are worried about our vaunted defense. They're talking 85 Bears. I say slow down a little bit. Good stuff, though. But, yeah, so I would expect Swift to see the ball more. Why they didn't have Swift get the ball hardly at all last game, I'll never know. Dallas Goedert, you watch. They'll throw him. Get him the ball quick. A.J. Brown didn't do much at all last game. They're going to try and get him involved before he starts pouting. We just shy of the sack records. Stop it. It's about QB pressures, man. What's up, Regina? They ain't talking about the Eagles' defense last week. They were talking about the Dallas defense. That's why Dallas went ahead of you in the stupid power rankings. I hate that. Last thing I'm thinking about is Dallas. Yeah, that's how it should be. But some of the Eagle fans just can't help themselves. Vikings field goal win. Well, listen. Tunchi and Hamid, is there any chance the Eagles lose tonight? Like, what are your score predictions, Tunchi? Because we're going to keep it real. So when we come back on, we'll be able to revisit this. Dak Cook slaying college. That's college, man. So when Prescott was... So why are we talking about Dak? I didn't bring up Dak. We're the sack in the Super Bowl... Sheagle Mahomes on one leg. Jared, Mahomes was hurt. Eagles should have won that Super Bowl. I ain't gonna lie. That was a game that got away quick. That was almost like puking in a huddle with Donovan. Eagles' key is their pass rush. Yeah, absolutely. Against the Giants, the Giants, they still the same Giants we beat them 3 times last year. Well, we beat them twice, but we only played them twice. Your score is 28-14. I actually think Eagles will get field goals too. So I think you're gonna have like a. Eagles 31, Vikings 27. It's going to be high scoring. Eagles' key is crushing QB in the pocket. Well, you're going to have to get there with your front 4, right? I'm not sure. I haven't done any... When I get home, I'm going to look at the stats a little bit and see how good the Vikings D-line actually is. Well, we had a sophomore on as our defensive coordinator last year. I never trusted. Hurts is a one-hit wonder fumbling the ball. He digressed. Oh, that's almost like Dak Regress Scott. That's what they were calling him. You guys crack me up. What we need is our damn tight ends to catch the ball. Lord Nova, 27-21, Vikes. You hope Hurts is a one-hit wonder. Yeah, right? Let me pop in the highlights of the Cowboys Super Bowl. Can I borrow a VCR? It was on beta, or it was on Laserdisc. So I think it was Laserdisc. What's up, Coles Cowboys? That Hurts fumble was beautiful. Yeah, the prime time's got a good a cut of it. Hurt, do you clean up this fumbling? I will agree to stop I just don't think Hurts' ass in my Philly 5-0 voice. Well, Hurts played not great last week, but let's, you know, I expect them to win. But if they don't, if they don't, they're they're a 6.5 point favorite. I expect the Eagles to take care of business tonight. Eagles fans are already getting to the parking lot now. They're already starting to lather up with the pounding Bud Lights. Hurts is going to be good for a long time to come. It all depends on his offensive line, man. If Kelsey retires and Lane Johnson, he needs those two guys. So the O line didn't look good last week. Hurt dropping the ball in the Super Bowl without getting hit. That's like a butt fumble, right? Eagles lose a close one. Mr. Cowboy, I would like to see it. It would help Dallas, but I don't think so. I think Eagles, now they go on a run because their schedule softens up. Even though I had them winning last week, on the road, opening week in New England is not the easiest. Against Belichick with, multiple weeks to prepare. Yeah, well, I know, but they're not as good as Lane Johnson, and Dallas needs to anchor down Dak and stop playing with his contract. Hard to get a franchise QB. Linda, yeah, I don't know how that's going to play out. I would like Dak to do another long-term deal, add a couple voidable years in. We got other players that we want to keep next year. We got to re-sign CD and re-sign Micah Parsons. Prescott's getting trophies for best guard in the Super Bowl. Hurts played. Head-to-head against Hurts, he's good. Talk to me at the end of the year, Hamid, and then we'll see how that statement goes. Talk to me at the end of the year. You'll make some kind of excuse. What up, Logan? You'll make some kind of excuse why Dak got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, for what it's worth, I think the Jets give us a hell of a game on Sunday. I'm a diehard Cowboy fan. I give credit where credit's due. Hurts is a good quarterback. Absolutely. That's the thing. We could say Hurts is a good quarterback, but Hamid and everybody else wants to say Dak sucks. I think it says something about themselves. I can't wait for tonight. Yeah, Logan, you're not working, are you? You're not working? Logan, I'll be on live streaming during the game. So, me and Mark will be live streaming. So look out on my channel. You guys can hop back and forth. Mr. Cowboy, I said they were going to the Super Bowl before the year. So, but I also said it comes down to health, man, and how we're playing going into the playoffs. Jets ain't going to win. Stop, Hamid. Stop. You're hoping Jets win. Dallas will come back to earth. The Jets will score. They'll score like 13 points. Game time, you thought the Giants game was going to be close, too. We've got Lord Nova. It should have been close. I don't know what the hell that was. Hurts better than Prescott. Prescott 30. Hurts 23. Again, if we win the Super Bowl this year, I don't really care. Mark Cutchin, 24-21. Vikes. Hurts isn't good at all. He had the best of the line, but receiving core and tight end had everything. Well, Jared, that's what I said. They went out and hit a home run in free agency last year and went and got him all the help. But that's what you want an organization to do. You want an organization to load the talent around your quarterback. They have 2 top 10 receivers. They have a top 3 to top 5 tight end that they didn't get the ball to last week. The running backs are okay. I thought Detroit upgraded when they got Montgomery. Because Swift can't stay healthy and he's not really an every down guy. Gainwell is okay. Hurts might be better than Dak. Dak may be better than Hurts, but each QB matches their team. But yeah, that's a good statement. I agree. So yeah, 31-10. Cowboys defense scores a TD on Jets. I could see a pick six by Diggs. He can throw most accurate throws, and wide receivers still can drop it. Yeah, well, he had 5 drops last week in New York, including a touchdown. If he makes those 5 completions, he has over 200 yards in the driving range, and he has a 70% completion percentage. That's just with the 5 that were in the tight end's hands. 1 in the end zone. Lord no, but Dak is the highest choker in NFL history. Die, Cowboys, die. Nah, he's 2-4. He's got 2 play. He has the same amount of playoff wins as Jalen Hurts. So I would disagree there. 5 drop and maybe 2. What he hasn't done is fumbled the Super Bowl away, Logan. That's what he hasn't done. Even though he came back and let him do a touchdown, I'm just playing. I'm going to stick up for my quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's my teammate. Eagles might miss the playoffs, but I don't think so. With the extra spot, it would take another team having a real good year. Logan, your mistake. Dak for a Hurts fumble. Super Bowl. Diggs showed up. Drusilla, Jets offense don't have a chance on Cowboys defense. Trust me, Cowboys offense will score points on Jets defense. Brian, that was a face mask. I'm not a ref, so I like it when they don't call every little thing. But if it's blatant, you need to call it. So we will see. I'll be curious to see if Tyler Smith plays, guys, on Sunday. Remember, I'm live streaming the game tonight with Mark Holmes. I'll be on my channel, and I am me and Prime Time are going to live stream during the Cowboy game. Diggs with the pick and Stephon forced fumble. Ooh, Stephon forced fumble. Stephon. Who's Stephon? Trayvon. Oh, Gilmore. Gotcha. You can't compare. You can't compare them to Dak. Wish we could get y'all off your heels. Give a chance to think you win. Plus Dak 8-year, Hurts 3 years, All Pro NFC champ. Yeah, that's great, man. But if Dak does it this year and gets to the Super Bowl, then you can't say it anymore, right? Especially if he wins. Dallas will win against the Jets because the turnovers Dak can't get past the second read. They're going to come out and try and run the ball. They're going to look at that first drive that the Giants got away from. Now, Dallas did make the adjustments, but that first drive should have ended with some sort of points. I expect them to come out and try and run to try and suck us up and try and throw the ball downfield. I just don't think that they're going to have a lot of time. Slay will close Jefferson down. I don't think so, man. I think you're asking a lot. I think you're asking way too much from Slay to shut Justin Jefferson down. Now, if he's... Yeah, we will see. I did say this was Vikings-Eagles stream, so that's why we're talking all Eagles for the most part. It's tonight's game. I will have I'll probably make a video in the morning going over the game. So stay tuned for that. If the Eagles lose, I still want you guys to watch. I won't be rude. Nah, I'm joking. I think Eagles win tonight. 8 years for Dak. He had Cooper and Lamb. Defense still no. Well, they had a horrible defense too, Punchy. I'm sorry. They didn't have a complete package like Jalen had last year. Jalen 2 years ago was bad. Horrible. So much so, they wanted to trade for Russell Wilson. They went out and got a lot of players. Everybody stayed healthy for the most part. You saw what happened last year. That's what I need Cowboys to do this year. Eagles will win tonight, too. I already called for them to win. Dak's played 7 years, 1 hurt. The Trolls grow up trees. Listen, Coyote, that's all they have. They don't have a Super Bowl with Hurts. They have it with Philly. Nick Foles. Hurts hasn't once. You haven't won a Super Bowl yet. You had 1 good year. We'll see how this year plays out. After week 1, average. So, but all right, I gotta go. That's 30 minutes from me. Make sure you check me out tonight. Get the likes up, please. It's never Prescott's fault when they lose. Never. What are you talking about? He had a bad game against the Niners. You're right. Don't forget to check me out tonight.